All right, sixth graders, this is to help you with question 7 on CR 12. It says there's 30 members of a swim team. They are divided into 3 groups based on skill level. The table shows the number in each group. The Rays are the beginners. They have 12 swimmers. The Dolphins are the intermediate. They have 18 swimmers. And the Sharks are the advanced. They have 4 swimmers. The coach believes that 1 out of 5 swimmers should be at the advanced level. Okay, 1 out of 5 should be at the advanced level. And 1 out of 10 should be at the beginner level. To get those ratios, how should the coach move team members? Okay, 1 out of 5 for advanced. Advanced is 1 out of 5. At the 7th grade, 7th grade level, this is how we actually look at ratios all the time. So you'll get very used to this. 1 out of 5 would be advanced. And then we have our beginner. The beginner is 1 out of 10. So 1 out of every 10 swimmers should be a beginner. Well, we have to figure out our total number of swimmers. That would be our first step here. So let's get our total number of swimmers by adding them up. 8 and 18 would get you to 26, and 4 more would be 30. So if you know that the coach wants 1 out of every 5 swimmers to be advanced, and you have a total of 30 swimmers, you're just setting up equivalent ratios, equivalent fractions. So then you say, how do I get from 5 to 30? What do I have to do to 5 to get to 30? Oh, 5 times 6 is 30. So what do I have to do with the 1? 1 times 6 is 6. So if you want the ratio to be 1 out of every 5 swimmers to be advanced, then that would mean a total of 6 out of 30 swimmers should be advanced. So you would have to change those 4 up to 6. And we can talk about the movement we could make in just a minute. And then for the beginner swimmer, it's 1 out of every 10. Well, we figured out our total was 30. So if 1 out of 10 swimmers is a beginner, how many out of 30 would be a beginner? How do you get from 10 to 30? Multiply by 3. So what are you going to do with that 1? Multiply by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. So it means 3 out of 30 should be beginners. He has 8 beginners right now. He only wants 3 out of those 30 to be beginners. So he needs to shift this down to 3. So it means, and then it said to get those ratios, how should the coach move team members between the groups? Well, the coach could move 2 intermediate, 2 advanced. So he'd have, or she would have 4 advanced. 4 plus 2, 6 advanced. So there would be 6 advanced, because that's how many you want out of 30 to be advanced. And now for the beginners, there should only be 3 beginners. There's 8 beginners. So the coach would have to move 5 of those 8 beginners to intermediate. So there'd only be 3 beginners. Coach only wants 3 out of every 30 to be a beginner. So we got to move 5 kids away from the beginners, put them in the intermediate. So hopefully that helps. I'm not exactly sure what your CR question looks like. Miss Prue selects the CR helpers, and I just go ahead and roll out the videos, so I never actually know what your problems are, but I'm sure they're very similar. Hope that helps.